Lucia! Lucia! I know you're in there. Annette! Annette!
Yes, sir.
Come here.
At your service.
Where is my wife?
She don't come out.
Do you know where she went to?
Yes, she told me. She said make she reach hospital. Say get her body to do.
It's alright. She come back to this house to meet me. Wash my car.
Yes, sir.
Amaka, why do you want to marry him? He's too old for you.
Ngozi, right now I lack wisdom. All I am looking for now is solution.
Solution? How are you sure if you marry him, it will bring the solution to the problem?
He assured me that the problem will be solved.
Are you sure he's not capitalizing on your problem just to use and dump you later? Huh?
Ngozi, I thought about that as well. But right now, I just want to play a fool.
So what's Mama saying about it?
My mother. She said over her dead body will I marry that man. Instead, I should keep bedwetting. My mother is not even helping issues at all. She's my biggest problem, honestly.
But Mama is right. Eh? She's right. Which mother would give her young and beautiful daughter like you to that old native doctor like Ikuku? Eh? Do you want to be the seventh wife? Seventh.
My sister, I don't even want to be a second wife. All I am looking for is solution. Solution. That's all.
This solution is expensive. It's costly. Believe me. Think twice before you decide. Believe me. You'll regret this letter. You will. Cuckoo.
My love, guess what? Guess. Okay, I'll save you the stress. I know you don't like suspense, so I'll just go straight to the point. I am pregnant. Look at the results.
You're pregnant?
Yes, baby. God has finally done it for us. I'm grateful. Listen, love. I'm sorry for everything. I want us to put every negative energy behind us. Let us live in peace. You know, a good atmosphere to welcome this precious gift from God. Okay? My love. Baby, what is the problem? Why did you walk out on me like that? I thought you're supposed to be happy about the good news. This is what you have always wanted. Why are you acting up?
What did you tell Fabulous about me?
The truth. I told him the truth. My love, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for involving third party into our marital affairs. But the truth is that I needed someone to talk to. I needed someone to help me talk to you.
Talk to me about what exactly? Do I look mad? Do I look crazy to you?
I never said that. I'm sorry.
Who's responsible for that pregnancy?
I beg your pardon?
Of course you heard me right. I said, who is responsible for this?
Baby, are you okay? Are you normal? Have you lost your senses? How can you possibly ask me that question?
Listen, just so you know, I am not responsible for that. Get it into your skull. I'm not responsible for this. Hey, open the gate. I'm not sorry,
That's it. My husband has gone mad. There's nothing anyone will tell me. He has lost it.
Lucia, just calm down. No, calm down and talk to me. What? How could he deny your pregnancy? No, this is not funny. No, just calm down, calm down. Lucia, I think your husband is under a spell. Oh, yes. And guess what? I just discovered the bastard who has been distracting your husband. Yes! Don't worry, I'm going to forward all the pictures to you as soon as I end this call. No, don't panic, just calm down. Lucia, trust me, just calm down. Yes, I'll send them to you. Okay, bye.
But this is my husband's cousin, Cindy. I was the one that took these shots. How did Clara get... Hello, Clara. Where did you get those pictures? Yes, that's my husband's cousin, Cindy. And I was the one that took those shots. How did you get the pictures? Hello, Clara. Hello? Uche, what are you doing with my friend? Clara, what are you doing with my husband?
You should be asking me that question, witch. What are you doing here?
Did you just call me a witch?
Oh, you heard him. That is what you are. You are a witch. Oh, please, Lucia, just get out. Get out from here.
Is this a dream? Am I dreaming? Am I dreaming?
Lucia, please. Can you stop deceiving yourself? This is no dream. This is reality. And the reality is, I have taken over. Baby. And you know what? The game is over for you. So you better go and get rid of that thing in your womb. Because there is nothing here for you. Oh, baby. Is the game not over?
Of course the game is over.
Come here.
She must be very stupid to think it's not over.
I don't know what she's doing here.
Wait. Clara, you are supposed to be my best friend.
I am.
So you're the one destroying my home. Clara, you're the one doing this to me all this while. Clara, you want to take over my husband?
My friend,
What have I done to you, Clara? You gold digger! What did I do to you?
Sorry, did you just call me a gold digger?
Yes, you're a gold digger!
Honey, did you hear what she said?
Listen,
Did you just hear what she said?
don't you ever call my wife a gold digger again. Don't
Who is your
try
wife?
that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Please.
Tell her.
Call my wife a gold digger. She's not a gold digger.
Who's your
Call my
wife?
beautiful wife a gold digger.
Who is your wife? What is going on here?
Let's go. Let's
Go where? Go where? Eh? Go where? Where are you taking my husband to? My love, you are going home with me this minute.
Who's your love?
Let's go. Let's go. Clara, I will beat you.
Beat you.
I will beat you.
Mine. I will beat you.
You're not like great man. You don't dress before. Why are you gonna knock face to face like 12 exercise tomorrow?
You stupid.
No, madam. No, madam. Madam, sorry, you face. I just seen I'm nervous. I say, man, use this my mouth while they take talk. Man, take intimidate them. Hey! Now my talk don't carry my leg, come out. Hi! Who come make my madam vex like this now? So then my madam was me slap. Hi! He slap enter. He enter. Hi! My madam for tell me say she too na Bianca. Hi! This one na Bianca slap.
Mama.
What is it?
I have decided to marry Ikuku.
Never. It will never happen. Not while I'm alive.
Mama, why are you stopping me? Why don't you want me to get rid of this problem?
Amaka, you are going the wrong way. Can't you see?
Which way is the right way? Since I started having this problem, have you offered any help? The answer is no. So allow me. Allow me to do my thing.
My daughter, I'm your mother. I will not mislead you. I'm the one that carried you in my womb for 9 months. And this is my breast that you sucked. I nurtured you. I trained you to your educational level, Amaka. So I can't just sit down, watch you make mistake. I will always stand to correct you. I will not sit here and watch you marry that old native fool. Never.
Mama, I have decided to marry him. I mean, I can't continue to urinate on myself every night in bed. Mama, it has to stop.
It's even better you continue to urinate in bed than to marry that native doctor. I will never sit down here, like I told you, and watch you marry that old native doctor. If you marry him, I will disown you. You will cease to be my daughter. Eh? You can't marry him.
Mama, look at me.
And so?
See how soaked I am.
I
can't continue like this. I cannot.
Amaka, let me tell you something. You don't have hope. And you don't have faith. Just have faith and trust in God. It will be fine. And very, very soon, please, go and clean up yourself before someone comes in and sees you like this. You know?
Mama, I have made up my mind though. I will marry Kuku.
Never.
If that's the only way I'll get rid of this problem, I'll marry him.
Never. I said never. Not while I'm alive. Never. To never happen.
What is all this? Ijoma! Please hurry up.
I'm coming.
What is holding you there now?
Check this one. Sorry.
What are you looking for? Eh? What is it?
And what are you doing here? Hey.
How are you?
I am not fine.
And what are you doing in my house? What are you doing in the house of a witch and a thief?
Mama, good afternoon.
Hold your greetings to yourself. Salutation is not love. Leave my house this minute. I said leave!
Mama, I'm here to apologize to you. You see, I was deceived by my friend. She took me to a fake prophetess. Please, Mama, forgive me. Please. Ijoma, please. Beg Mama.
Hey, please, don't even mention my name. Do you know what your sister did to me? Or were you not the one that sent her?
I didn't send anybody. Oh, anyway, I apologize on her behalf. Please. I'm sorry.
You better go back to that your fake prophetess. And if I should forgive you, you have to go and carry a metal gong and go around the whole community and tell them that I did not steal your wedding ring.
Mama, that is too much. I am pregnant, Mama. And I can't go through such stress. Please, I beg you in the name of God, forgive me. Please, I am sorry.
Leave my house this minute. Leave my compound!
Leave.
I said leave!
Ijoma, please beg your mother. I said I am sorry. Please, it won't happen again.
Don't mention my name. Stop mentioning my name now. Ha!
For the sake of the unborn child, please. I am sorry.
You don't want to leave, right? Ijoma.
Mama.
Go in there. Get me that hot water on the fire. Immediately!
Right away.
Mama, Ulu doesn't get hot water. I'm still begging.
Hurry up!
I'm coming.
Mama, please. Mama, please. Please, Mama, I am sorry. I said I am sorry. Mama, I said I am sorry. I'm sorry. I was deceived by a fake prophetess. I'm sorry, Mama, please.
Come back here and be begging me to forgive you. Idiot. Fool! Ijoma! Please, don't bother yourself. She's gone.
She's gone.
Yes.
Okay.
Foolish girl. I should forgive you.
Mama, hey. Let's continue. You wanted to show me something inside that bag.
Hey, my daughter, don't mind her.
See, she won't come and you now.
Can you imagine? What are you?
Look at your fingers.
Darling, I've been thinking of going back to my house, at least to see what that witch is doing there. I don't want her to burn down my house. She might do something stupid.
I don't want you to go. I don't want you to go there.
Why?
No, I want you to stay here with me. Or are you already tired of me?
Oh, come on. Why would you say a thing like that? I've not even started. Why would you think so?
Then stay here. Stay here with me.
At least I could get some new clothes there.
Babe, you're a big boy. You can afford to buy some new clothes. Like, create another wardrobe here. After all, this is also your home. Please, don't go.
It's alright. I won't go. I'll stay here with you.
You promise you won't go?
Of course I promise.
Darling, thank you so much.
Now you're making me blush.
No, you don't have to. I'm sure you know it.
Come on, stand up. You know I love you too. And I'll do anything for you. Alright?
Thank you.
Better.
You know you mean the whole world to me.
Really?
Yes. I can't afford for you to go back there for that witch to bewitch you. Just stay here.
It's alright. I'll stay.
I love you.
And of course I love you too. I love you so much. I mean, you're the best thing that's happened to me in a long while. I mean, everything to me.
That's so sweet to hear. Thank you.
You're welcome.
If someone tells me that Brother Uche I know will do this, I will never believe it. Brother Uche that is such a nice man.
So, Lucia, does it mean that your husband hasn't come back to the house since that day?
I have not set this my eyes on my husband since that day.
So you mean Brother Uche is so comfortable living with another woman? Leaving his pregnant wife at home? This is madness.
The truth is that he doesn't pick my calls. Else I could have talked sense into him.
But Mama,
Huh?
I have one question for you.
Go ahead.
Why did you embarrass my husband the day he came here looking for me?
You caused it up. I acted based on the information you gave to me.
Information?
The information you gave to me, I thought he must have used you for rituals.
Hey! You thought my husband must have used me for ritual?
Hey!
Amaka, did you hear Mama? Mama, when did I tell you that my husband is a ritualist? Did I open this my mouth to tell you that Uche is a ritualist? Mama,
I didn't do so. Lucia, calm down now. I didn't do so. How can I drive you away from your husband's house? What I want to tell you is that anything can happen. Yes. In fact, let bygone be bygone. Let us look for a way out. At least, let's look for a way we will bring him back.
Sister, take me to that girl's house. Let me go and teach her a lesson.
Amaka,
Let me beat the hell out of her.
Amaka, calm down. No problem is solved by violence. This issue is very, very delicate. If you don't know how you handle it, it escalates. Yes. And by the time it will escalate, the accused will be the accuser.
Amaka, forget beating. Obulife beating. You think they can come close to me? Forget beating. I just need someone to talk some sense into my husband. That's all I need. So that he can come back to me. That's all.
My daughter, I could have done that. But you see, he doesn't pick my calls.
The only person that can talk to him is my mother-in-law. Yes. Uche doesn't joke with his mother. He respects and listens to her. She's the only one that can talk to him.
Emilia is a very hard nut to crack. But we are mothers. We know how we relate. We know how to handle it.
Relate with her well. You caused this, you caused it, Mama. Relate with her well.
You pushed me into it. You're the one that pushed me into it. Will it be nice if they have used you for
I
ritual?
not tell you that my husband is a ritualist, Mama.
Hey. Wonder shall never end. Men can never be trusted though. Eh?
Wetin dey happen for dis house sef? Oga don open ground enter and madam don travel go village. Hunger go kill me here. Okay, Oga, pay me my salary. No. Madam no come dey to give me good food. E be like say I go resign for dis job. As I dey like this for here, I no even hold shishi. But man must work. So, wetin I go do now? Wetin I go do now? Make I go check Romanus, my friend.
Nadia, take your daughter and leave my house.
Sure. Emilia, I beg you. You are my fellow woman, no? Because, forgive us. The power of women, the anger of women does not get to the depth of the heart. Biko, okay?
Yes. Nadia, this one has gotten beyond the depth of my heart. Yes, your daughter humiliated me in the city, in my own son's house. And you are here telling me that I should forgive.
Emilia, don't forget, we've been very good friends. Very close friends for that matter. Emilia, for the sake of friendship, please forgive us.
We are no longer friends. Okay, Nanuya, we are no longer friends.
Mama, please, for the sake of my unborn child, your grandchild, please forgive me. Forgive me and help me beg my husband, your son, to come back home. Please.
I don't understand. Is my brother missing?
He's not really missing, but he has moved in with another woman. My best friend, precisely.
That sounds you right. I told you that Nemesis will catch up with you.
Mama.
And don't mama me. Now, who is crying? Who is crying? Are you not the one crying now? Now, both of you should leave.
Emilia, enough now. What is it? We are leaving. Who's so bad? We are leaving. But mark my words. Your son, he will regret all these things he's doing. Imagine your son, he left my daughter in this trying condition. Your son left my daughter. That's to tell you that your son is very, very heartless. He's a heartless human being. If not my daughter, why would I even come here to beg you? Lucia, please, let's go.
Mama, please. For the sake of my unborn child. Your first grandchild. Please. I beg you.
Please. Leave my compound and stop preaching. You want me to leave?
Lucia, let's go. Njaila. Okay, we shall see. Come, let's go, man.
You have not seen anything. This is just the beginning. And you, why are you looking at me like that? Come on, move inside! Move inside!
Edith.
Okay. Problem.
How are you? Good afternoon. Open the gate for me. I want to see Oga.
Eh? My Oga no dey.
How? Your Oga no dey.
Yes.
What about the wife?
My madam even travel go village for the past 3 days now.
What's happening? Okay, you know what? If your Oga comes, tell him I checked on him since he has refused to pick my calls.
Eh? For days now. I never use this my 2 crocro eyes see my Oga. Even my madam. Now verse. Cry. Now she take go village.
What? Are you serious?
From wetin I dey even dey suspect, I dey see now. Be like say the two no dey marry again.
No, Edith. Don't say that again, okay? Don't say that so you don't land yourself into trouble. As for your Oga, I will keep calling him, okay? I'll keep calling him until he picks my call. Let me find out exactly what is the problem. Okay. All right? You take care of yourself.
Eh? Oga Fabulous. Now go you dey go like this.
Of course.
I beg. Make you find small something. Eh? Make your brother take whole body and soul together. Eh? For days now, my stomach will never see food chop.
Hey, I've heard you, okay? Let me see what I have.
Hey.
Okay. Edith, just manage this 5,000, okay?
5K. Manage. Hey! You saved the soul. Oga Fabulous. Hey! You saved the soul. 5K, manage. Hey! Hey! Now true, 5K. Hey! So last. You see oil. You see oil. Hey! 5K. Hey, wait.
Babe.
Yes, sir.
I would like to give birth abroad. I want our children to have dual citizenship.
Darling, are you pregnant?
No. I'm just being optimistic. Or don't you believe in what God cannot do does not exist?
Well, that's what everybody would like, you know. Who wouldn't want that?
No.
Hey, darling, I have to take this call. It's my sister.
Oh, okay.
Hello, sis. How are you?
Please tell her I'd like to talk to her.
Listen, someone special wants to talk to you, okay? Yes. Darling, take it.
Hello.
So you're the latest husband snatcher on board. What joy do you derive by snatching your own best friend's husband? Please, I want to beg you in the name of God or whatever you're serving. Please leave my brother alone so he can concentrate on his pregnant wife. Did you hear me? Hello? Hello? Can you imagine? Hello? Foolish woman. So, Auntie Lucia was right.
Baby, did you give me the phone for your sister to insult me?
Oh my God. No! How can I? She insulted you? Why would she do a thing like that? Darling, I'm really sorry about that.
No, sorry will not solve this. You have to caution her. You have to talk to her. I mean, what was that?
As a matter of fact, I'll teach her a lesson. I know who's behind all this.
And who is that?
Lucia, of course. She has succeeded in poisoning her mind. I hope she doesn't succeed in poisoning my mom's mind too. Darling.
That witch.
Darling, forget about her. Okay? Don't let these people spoil the mood.
She has already done that now. See, honey, you have to let her know that I am your wife-to-be. What was that now? You needed to hear what she was telling me on the phone.
I'm truly sorry about that.
Please, I'm not here. No, honey, I don't want this sorry. Sorry will not solve it. Just talk to her.
Darling, don't let her spoil the mood. Okay?
See the beautiful moments we're just having.
It's alright. The most important thing here is that I have you and you have me. I'm glad you're here. We're happy with each other. Don't let them come in and spoil this beautiful thing we have going on. Okay? Please come. Come back to bed.
Oh, please. I'm no longer in the mood. I'm no longer in the mood. How can she talk to me like that? She was even shouting on the phone.
Don't mind her, she's a little girl.
Better talk to her because me, I will not tolerate nonsense from anybody.
I will.
What has come over you, Amaka? No, Ipobagala. How can you? I don't understand, Mama.
I don't know.
Look at this little girl. Is it because you grew bigger than your age mates? How old are you, Amaka? How old are you? How?
Sister, what do? I need a solution to my problem. I can't continue to urinate on my body. That's self-embarrassment.
My friend, shut up! Can you hear yourself? So because of that, you want to marry that old fool? Okay, Amaka. What is the guarantee that if you get married to him, your problems will be solved?
Sister, I so much believe in that man.
Amaka, you have seen it now. This is what I'm seeing in this girl. This is exactly what I'm saying. I've talked. I've told her she would never marry that man. Not while I'm alive. Oboro dear. Oboro, I will never sit down and watch you marry that old fool. And if you try it, I will not give you my blessings. Only, I know it will not happen here though. It will not happen in this compound.
Mama, long story short, Amaka is going with me to the city.
Bagam.
After all, my husband has left the house. It's a big house. I need company. Get ready. We are going back to the city together. And that is final.
Sister, I am sorry, but I won't be able to go with you.
You see? I told you this girl doesn't want to be useful to herself.
Amaka, did you open your mouth to talk to me? Amaka. No, what is your problem exactly? What is the color of your problem?
I don't know. I don't know.
Me, I don't want any embarrassment from anybody. I don't want anybody to come and tell me that I've destroyed her bed with urine. So it's better I stay here. It's better I stay back in the village.
Let that be my problem. Is it not my bed? Am I not the one taking you to the city? Am I complaining? You will go with me to that city. Whether you like it or not, you will go.
You better stay in this side. You better stay here than going to the city.
You must go with me to the city. You must go with me to the city whether you like it or not.
You must go.
The only thing I will do for you is that I will call my brethren. He is a very powerful man of God. He will come and pray for you. And hopefully, by God's grace, everything will be fine.
Sister, now you are talking. I will go with you. I'll go with you to the city.
Nemo, when are you leaving? Look at your big head. When are you leaving to the city, my dear?
Mama, I'll go tomorrow. There's no time to wait because I didn't leave anything for my gate man to eat.
So better go and start packing your things.
Sister, I'll go with you.
Sister, I'll go. Get back, every time this place is smelling urine.
Mama, wait though. So, if I had not come back now, he will go and marry that old man.
That's what I'm suffering though.
Amaka, so you just leave me. You just leave me and travel to the city just like that. Oh, my friend. It's not like I just want to leave you. My elder sister insisted I must follow her to the city. That's why. But don't worry. I'll be coming from time to time to see you. Eh? I can't leave you now. You know you're my best friend. Before you know it now, I might even come and take you along with me.
It's a lie. Are you serious? Oh! Thank you. So finally, my mom and my dad will stop sending me on errands. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I'm going to miss you.
I miss you too. Come here. I'm really happy for you. City gear. City gear. So joy. Alright, now.
Baby,
Yes, darling.
when are you coming to see my people?
Coming to see your people.
Yes, coming to see my parents. I've told them about you and they are waiting for you.
Oh, that. Well, I will come see your parents at the right time.
And when will that right time be?
Darling, I want us to take things one step at a time. Alright? I promise you I will come pay your bride price and take you all to myself. All I need from you right now is patience. Okay? Yes.
I just hope you will not go back to that witch of a woman one day. I just hope so.
What? Am I mad? I'm not a dog now. I don't go back to my vomit. I'll never do that. I've told you before and I'm telling you again, I will never go back to her. I'm done.
Honey, do you know that Lucia is a lesbian?
Serious?
Oh yes. That is why I have been telling you to just stay away from her. So that her boyfriends and her lesbian partners, they will not harm you. That's why I've been telling you now. Ha!
Wonders shall never end. Wow! Thank God you're telling me this now.
Baby.
Was she that bad?
Oh, you didn't even know?
I'm never going back to her, I tell you.
Please don't.
I'm never going back to that woman. She's so bad and evil.
Baby, please don't, okay?
Babe, you don't have to worry yourself. I'm actually happy you're in my life, so I have every reason to stay and be with you forever.
I'm happy too. Come here.
I love you.
I love you too. Look at you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ijoma. How are you today?
I'm fine, and you are not incoming baby.
We are fine. Thank you. Is Mama at home?
No, she has gone to the farm.
I came to inform her that I'll be leaving for the city tomorrow. So when she comes back, help me tell her what I just said.
Lucia, wait. Have you heard from my brother since?
Well, I have not heard from him, but I'm hoping to hear from him very soon.
I called him yesterday, and that stupid husband snatcher took the phone and wanted to talk with me. And I gave her the biggest insult of her life. Auntie Lucia, I'm sorry for all that you're passing through in the hands of my brother. Trust me, soon all this will be over, and you will have your husband back.
Thank you for your prayers. I appreciate. I actually came to ask Mama for forgiveness. How I treated her in the past. I mean, it was the useless husband snatcher, like you said, that took me to a fake prophet. So please, help me beg her. Tell her that I'm sorry. Please.
I'll talk to Mama. Mama is a very good person. She will definitely forgive you. Okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Can I see you?
Sure.
Alright. Mama.
Who are you? You witch! And you?
Mama.
Where are you going with this witch?
Mama, I want to see her off. She came to tell you that she'll be leaving for the city tomorrow.
So, Ichoma,
Mama.
So you have joined them? You have joined my enemies to fight me against me, okay? Okay, Toma? Okay?
No, Mama.
Mama, I actually came to... Will you shut up your mouth? You witch. I am talking to my daughter. You don't have to interrupt when I am talking to my daughter. Amusu. Are you?
Mama.
Take this!
Mama, you...
Let's go back home.
Mama.
Move. And you witch. I don't have anything to tell you. Witch! Thank you.
Fabulous. Leave my house and never return.
Uche. So, this thing here is the reason you abandoned your wife. And you. So he's the reason you turned down my marriage proposal, right? Clara. What do you stand to gain, Clara? What do you stand to gain by snatching your best friend's husband? What?
Whether I gain or I lose, it's none of your business. Just get out of here. Just leave.
Listen, Fabulous, I think you have overstayed your welcome. Just leave, please. Leave. Just leave.
What has come over you, Uche? What have you eaten? What has this thing here, this devil here, what has she given to you? Uche, I knew how much you loved your wife. I knew how much you loved Lucia, your wife.
She's not my wife. What are you saying? She's not my wife. Yes. Oh. You think I don't know what's going on, huh? Of course I know everything. I know you're having an affair with my wife. It's free now. Go ahead and have her to yourself.
You bastard! How dare you accuse me? How dare you, Uche? What is wrong with you? I can see you're no longer with your senses. It's glaring because if you actually with your senses, you wouldn't have abandoned your wife for this Jezebel here.
Wait. Who did you call a Jezebel?
You, of course.
Watch your mouth.
Clara, you're worse than a Jezebel. Clara, if given the opportunity, you would have become the devil himself.
Mind how you talk to my wife. Don't talk to my wife like that.
Useless wife.
Don't do that, please. Just go.
Fabulous, just leave.
Uche, you're doomed. You should be ashamed of yourself, Uche. You're doomed. Have a nice day with this thing.
Uche, so you just stood there and watched him insult me?
If he had stayed here another minute longer, I would have taught him a lesson of his life. You know that.
I hate weak men. You better buckle up.
Darling,
You better buckle up.
Are you mad at me? Babe!
Welcome.
Hi there, how are you?
I'm fine. You're welcome.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, this is my younger sister. Her name is Amaka.
Hey, my younger sister. You are welcome.
Edith.
Hey, madam.
My own younger sister, not yours.
Oh, okay. My own younger sister, not yours. Welcome. Hey.
Anyway, have you seen my husband since I traveled?
Hey, madam. I never see Oga since you travel with this my two crocodile eyes. In fact, if no be Ogama fabulous, will come save me, bail me with 5K, madam, I for die. I for die for this compound, bury myself, bring canopy, bring musicians, bring
down our bags. No, let's go inside.
Hey, you Popo. Hey, this girl, fine. Now me are you for this compound. What did he say? Now be name again. Amaka. Okay. Amaka. No. What be the one where they say Amaka disappoint? No. If Amaka, I go change the name. I go change the name. Oh, what be me and you, Amaka? Amaka. When they say Amaka disappoint me.
Mama, you have to call brother.
I have to call brother. For what? Huh? Why don't you want to allow your brother to rest? Huh? Why? Or maybe how to your brother? Did he do bad to be your brother? Huh?
Mama, you have to talk some sense into brother. I don't understand why brother will abandon his pregnant wife all alone in the house.
And who is his wife?
Auntie Lucia, of course.
Shut up.
Shut up. Mama, that lady is going through a lot. This is the right time she needs her husband rightly by her side.
But Ijam, do you know that your Lucia is a lesbian? And that is the reason your brother dumped her for her friend.
Mama, that's a mere propaganda. Auntie Lucia is not a lesbian. Why would brother formulate such a story just to stain her image? Or have you forgotten that they dated for almost 6 years before getting married? Why didn't he discover this all these years?
Ijama, is that question for me?
Yes, Mama. It is for you. How can brother be telling such an obvious lie and you believed him?
Ijama, why do you like supporting outsiders instead of your family members? Why?
Mama, I stand for justice. Mama, put myself in her shoes. How will you feel if a man does that to me? Which man in his right senses will abandon his pregnant wife over one cheap harlot in the city? Who does that?
So you're trying to tell me that your brother is not with his right senses? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Hey, Ijoma. Ijoma, take time, oh. Not when you are insulting your Messiah. Okay, down here. Get out of this place.
Mama, just talk to brother. Talk to brother because he's going to regret it.
I've
said my own in this house.
Can you stop? What is it?
I want you. I want to feel you. Okay? I want to make love to you.
You want to make love to me?
Yes.
Uche. Wait. What do you really take me for? A sex slave or what?
No, come on. You can't talk like that. You're my darling. You're my love. I'm your husband to be.
Oh, really? Very funny. So anytime you're honey and you want to do something, you now remember you're my husband to be, right? Eh?
How will you say a thing like that? How will you say that?
But that is what it is now.
Come on, darling. I just want to feel you. Okay, fine. Tell me, what do you want me to do? How do I make you happy? What do I do? What do you want? You want money? You want gifts? You want... Just name it.
Wait, Uche. That is an insult. That is an insult.
How?
So you have now seen a prostitute who now takes money for sex, right?
Oh, come on, babe. Don't get me wrong. Of course, you know I just want to make you happy. I'm ready to do whatever it takes to make you happy. That's all.
You really want to make me happy?
Of course, yes.
Then, money cannot make me happy. Just go and pay my bride price. Go and see my parents and you would make me the happiest woman on earth.
Is that all?
Yes.
Okay, tell me, when do you want us to go see them?
This weekend.
This weekend? Consider it done. Alright? Let's get back to business, please. I just want to feel...
No, Uche, stop. We can't do anything until we come back from my parents' house.
What?
Because give one nafu, anya gi na choko. I don't trust you. Uche, good night.
I want you to hunt down Owa's leg. Hunt down only Owa. Leave other legs that step into this farm, including mine. But only Owa. Hunt him down. The moment he steps into this farm, let him die. Die! Otumogbo. Ngwa. Gabanjem. Thank you. Mbo. Nto. Ano.
Chimo, so Ichianochie is the one behind all the evil going on in this village. Hi!
God will punish that girl. You see that, Clara? God will punish that girl. I mean, it will never ever be well with that girl. Everything she did to you. What nonsense!
Clara dealt with me. She broke my home and took my lovely husband. I have searched myself to know what I did wrong to her, but nothing. I did not do anything wrong to that girl. And to think she was my best friend. She knows everything about me. All my secrets, everything. She knows me more than my husband. Even though we dated for 6 years before marriage.
You know, I wish this whole thing was a dream. I mean, what came over your husband? If someone had told me that Uche, the Uche that I know, Uche my friend, would fall so cheap for that useless trick of that good for nothing girl. Look at you. Uche abandoned you, not minding your pregnancy. For that good God.
I shouldn't have confided in her for solutions when my wedding ring went missing. And to think that all this while, she had her eyes on my lovely husband.
You know, it's quite silly but true. Do you know I proposed to that girl?
You did?
I did. I
proposed to Clara immediately after your wedding. That girl had the guts. She had the effrontery to turn me down simply because she had her eyes on your husband. You know, I begin to ask myself, what does she stand to gain? What does she stand to gain by snatching your husband? By snatching another woman's husband when she had the beautiful opportunity of getting her husband herself?
Why would she accept your proposal? Didi Rochan, you're not fair. You don't have long hair like my husband. That girl is wicked. She is a wicked soul. And I tell you what, she will never go unpunished. She will never have peace all the days of her life.
Amen. I concur to it. I say amen.
Clara Woods.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hi, good afternoon, beautiful soul.
Fabulous. This is my younger sister, Amaka. Amaka, this is Fabulous, my husband's best friend.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Sister, I have something on the fire.
So, Lucia. So how come you never told me you had a beautiful sister? Oh, sorry. So how long is she staying with you?
Well, she has come to live with me. I mean, it's a big house. I can't stay here all by myself. Back to our discussion. Since Clara turned you down, what are you going to do next? I mean, there are beautiful girls in this city. You just have to put your eyes down and pick one.
Your sister. I mean, what is the name of your beautiful sister? Mm-hmm.
Nai. Someone is after your life. Oh.
What do you mean by that?
I saw Ichianochi bearing charm in your farmland.
Yeah? Chima, is it a joke or what? Have you started drinking?
Nah, this is not a joking matter. I saw him with my 2 naked eyes. He was bearing the charm and saying that immediately you enter the farmland, you will die.
More.
My advice for you is that you should avoid that farmland for now, until that time is evacuated. I've sent my message.
You are sure of what you are saying?
Be careful though.
Oh, no. I got my anaka. You can shake me, you can shake him to breathe. I got my haka, when I go fire.
Whoa. Whoa. One mission accomplished.
Baby.
Yes, darling.
Thank you so much. I am so proud of you.
It's you who didn't believe in me. Whatever I put my mind to, I get it accomplished.
I can see that. Babe, I'm so sorry for not believing in you. But I tell you what, henceforth, I will trust you with my whole life.
So now you trust me with your whole life. I hope you're not going to starve me again.
Was I starving you? No, but you were feeding well now. You were eating well.
Come on, please. Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. Huh? Or you want me to spill it out?
Uche, honestly, I'm lost. I don't know what you're
I'm talking about this.
Uche, please. That?
Of course, that.
I was only being disciplined for you to do the needful.
Okay. Now that I have done the needful, I hope you let me enter the gates of paradise.
Easy access, like.
Then what are we waiting for?
No. Let's go and have our bath first. Come.
Are you serious? Like?
No, come.
Hold on.
What?
Anoche.
You are closing your eye. Bad man, Oyinshi. The gods have exposed you. You thought I would not find out that you buried charm in my land. Bad man. I'm giving you just 1 hour. Run away to go and remove that charm. If you don't remove it, I'll go and report you to the Mona. And they will ostracize you, throw you out of this community. Onyala. You are not talking. You are not talking. Evil man. You are not talking. You are because I fought my battle. Let me go before somebody will see me and say I killed him. Bad man.
Is dead. He died after burying a charm in Okuwa's farmland. Mama? Mama, are you okay?
No.
Why are you shaking?
That I'm not okay. Fever.
Fever? Mama, when did this start?
My dear, please. I have to do something. Go and look for drugs. Go and get me some drugs to take. Or better still, take me to the hospital. Please, I'm dying.
Hospital, Mama? Where will I get money if I take you to the hospital? Or have you forgotten that brother has not sent us money for months now? He doesn't even pick our calls.
Please look for a way. Please, I am dying gradually. Or do you want me to die?
No, Mama.
Do you want your mother to die?
No, Mama, you will not die. I'll look for money. I will. I'll take you to the hospital.
Please do.
But please, first of all, let me take you inside. Because
I can't even stand up from here. If I try to stand up, I will fall. I will fall.
Mama, sorry. Just try. You can't stay here either.
No. Go there.
Hi, good afternoon, Angela.
Good afternoon, sir.
I thought I've told you times with that number not to call me, sir. Okay? Listen, my name is Fabulous. Okay, you can call me Fab for short.
Okay, fabulous.
More like it. So, how about your sister? Is she in?
No. She's not back from work. But she should be back in 2 hours' time.
Okay, I actually came to see you, not your sister.
Me? Hope I'm safe.
Of course you're safe. In fact, you're perfectly safe right in the hands of the Maker, okay? Look, there is something I want us to talk about. I mean, there's something very important I want you to do for me.
So what could that be?
Okay. I'm tired. Okay, I'm tired of this bachelorhood and everything. All my friends, all my mates, they are all married. Look, I want to marry and settle down like every one of them. Please. What? Please.
Be my wife. Please, Amaka. Be my wife. Amaka, please. Amaka.
Jema, what is it? Calm down and talk to me. What is it? Listen, if you continue crying, I'll have to call the call. What is it? Yes, Mama? What is wrong with Mama? Has she been admitted in the hospital? Why? What are you waiting for? What do you mean there is no money? Why didn't you call your brother, my husband? He's not taking your calls? Since when? He has not been taking your calls for over 1 month now. That... Alright, never mind. You know what will happen? Take Mama to the hospital, okay? I'll foot the bills. No, it's not a problem. Just hurry up, okay? Send me your account number. Yes, please, hurry up. I don't want anything to happen to her. Take her to the hospital, send me your account number, okay? Everything will be fine. I'll pray for you, I'll pray for her. Everything will be fine, she'll be fine, okay? Alright, take care of yourself. Cut the call and start going to the hospital immediately.
Mama, please, I want to take you to the hospital.
Wait. Joma, I thought you said you don't have money. Eh?
Yes,
Where did you get the money from?
I called Auntie Lucia and she said I should take you to the hospital immediately. That she'll take care of the hospital bills. Mama, why are you crying? You know this is not good for your health.
Joma, what did you just say?
Mama.
What? See? You see?
Mama, please. Mama, this thing you're doing right now is not good. Please, we have to go to the hospital first.
The woman I wronged before. Is now the one taking me to the hospital. And you said I should not cry.
Mama.
Hey, what a word! What a word! What a word!
Mama, please, you don't need this right now. It's not good for your health. Be cool.
This one is too much for me to bear. Hey, where is Lucia? How can I see her? I want to talk to her.
You will see her.
I want to talk to her.
You will see her. But let's go to the hospital first. Be cool. Mama, please. Please. I don't want your condition to get worse. Be cool. I don't want to deny you.
You see, forgiveness is very important. And forgiveness and love are the foundation of relationship and friendship. And so many have chased away their destiny helpers in one way or the other. Yes. Look at me.
Mama.
Look at me today. Going back to my vomit.
Mama, you still have opportunity to make amends. Please. Let's go to the hospital before your condition gets worse. I don't want you to die, Mama. Be cool. I don't want you to die, please.
Don't
Let's go to the hospital.
I will not die. But I want to see Lucia.
Yes, you will see her. Let's go to the hospital first. She will come and see you, please, Mama Biko. Mama Biko, I don't want anything to happen to you.
Are you sure Lucia is going to come?
Yes, she will come. Mama, stop crying, please.
I did to her.
She will come. Stop crying. Let's go to the hospital. She will come, please, Mama Biko. I don't want anything to happen to you, Biko.
I don't think she will come.
She will come. I promise you, she will come. She will come. Mama, please. Let's go.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sorry.
Have you locked it up?
Yes, I've locked it. Let's go. Sorry, you'll be fine, eh? Everything will be fine, eh? Mama, let's go. Biko. Sorry, so small.
Mama will be fine.
Yeah. Come to the hospital. She's even there. She's waiting for you. Yes, Papa.
Everybody have a chorus in this life. Chorus where you go carry. Everybody have pains in this life. Pains where go they pay you. Everybody have weakness in this life. But in not the killer. Cause woman want is not complete. But this is complete. Woman being desire is not complete.
Adet,
Good morning.
you asked to see me. What is it?
Madam, because of my salary. Madam, you don't do months now. I never receive salary. Then I say, make I call you, might tell you. You get a civil. So they every corner.
Not to worry. Next week, Monday, I'll pay your salary.
Hey, madam. Oh, thank you, madam. Madam, you'll be better woman. You'll be better person. My God go bless you. My God go bless you. See as you don't give me hope. Hi, me when I die finish. I don't die finish. Wake up. Hi. See, all these people where they go for one corner or the other. I don't gallant. Me una wait for me. Na me anuna. Na me anuna. I go use money. Take shut all of my mouth.
Cause he will grant your heart desire. God will hear your cry one day. God will wipe your tears one day.
Sister, you sent for me.
Yes. Please sit.
You didn't go to work today?
No, I've stopped working. The company gave me a long leave. They say I should resume work 1 year after delivery.
Oh, that's fine.
So, my dear sister, you know I love you and I have your interest at heart. I want you to consider the marriage proposal of Fabulous. He's a good man and he will make a great husband to you. Well, don't you like him?
I like him and he's a good guy like you said. But
what? But what, Amaka? Listen, this is an opportunity and I want you to grab it with both hands. Forget the way he looks. He came from a wealthy home. He just chose to live a very decent and simple life. Believe me when I say that he's going to make a great husband to you. Honestly. I can't deceive you, you know that.
I can't marry him.
Why?
I don't want to disgrace myself. Sister, you know my condition. I can't withstand the shame of bedwetting in my matrimonial home.
Forget about that. Fabulous will take care of you. He is rich. He could fly you abroad for surgery, for treatment, whatever it takes. Yes.
I'm scared.
Amaka, there is nothing to be scared of. Love conquers everything. Yes. Accept his marriage proposal. And trust me, my dear sister, you will not regret it. You will come back and thank me.
Sister, what is the problem? You're tearing up.
It's nothing. I just remembered my husband. My lovely husband.
Come on, sister. Don't let that bother you. Pregnant women are prone to high blood pressure. So I need you to be happy as much as you can. Just put everything in the hands of God. He will surely come true for us. So I don't want you to cry. I don't want to see tears.
Whose daughter are you?
You don't know me? Oh, okay. I am late Akajako's daughter.
Hey, you are a very beautiful girl. Very beautiful girl.
Thank you, Nai.
Are you married?
No, I'm still schooling.
Wonderful.
I have to run along. My mother sent me on errand.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
it's okay.
Okay, bye.
She's indeed a beautiful girl. I must marry her and make her my seventh wife. I must. Ikuku nwokike. Amaka, you think you can run away from me? I must marry you. Nobody or no man on earth can undo what I did to you, except you marry me. I got an information that you have gone to the city. I know soon those city boys will take you away from me. But before that will happen, I have to bring you back to the village with severe fever and headache. Nice. Nice. Hey, I can't see. I can't see. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. Oh.
So, do you care for any other thing? I mean, anything?
I'm okay with this. I like it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Come on, if you need anything, just tell me. Okay, do you need anything?
No, I'm fine.
You know, the very first day I saw you, God,
You swept me off my feet, babe. You have this wonderful smile, this charming smile. I just couldn't resist you,
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, did I in any way tell you that I'm a magician? Like I could perform one magic here right now.
Oh, really? I'm not aware. Tell me about it.
Okay. What's that? What's that in your hair? Something like Tom, it. Like this. Close your eyes. Okay. Hold on. Just a minute. Okay. Okay. Open them slowly. Slowly.
Okay.
Okay. Please. Please marry me. Please.
Are you sick?
Please don't say no, please. I beg you.
Yes, I will.
Hey. Yes. What? Look at my hand! Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Fabulous, right?
Who else if not him?
Oh, come here. I am so happy for you, my dear sister.
Thank you. Guess what?
What?
Our marriage is coming up in 2 months' time.
2 months?
Yes!
So sweet. Immediately, no time to waste.
He said I should tell you to send a message across to Mama to give him a date.
Okay.
So he can come with his people.
That is not a problem. But I think it's not a good idea for me to call Mama. Yes, Kotsu demands that you travel to the village and inform Mama yourself. Okay? What's with the face? You don't want to tell Mama about your marriage?
Sister, I am so scared.
Scared of what?
I am not comfortable with all this. I might end up disgracing myself and our family. If Fabulous finds out that I bedwet, he might not be happy about it. So it's not better he save his money than waste it in an incomplete girl like me.
Shut up! Don't say that. Don't ever say that about yourself again. How can you call yourself an incomplete girl? Don't say that, please. Have you forgotten what the Reverend said? Everything will be fine. We'll just have to pray and believe. Okay? Everything will be fine. This is no time for you to feel weak and feel sad. It's celebration time. Let's go inside and pop something. My baby sister is getting married. Yes! Oh my goodness, I'm so happy for you, my dear. I am so happy for you.
How are you? I'm fine. Hey, I've missed you. I've missed you. How is it treating you? Okay. Amaka! Ah! Hey! Amaka! It's a lie! Amaka, you're getting married soon! Hey, God, oh. I thought from your blessing. Ah! Yes. Hey. Okay. You'll be coming back to village very soon. Ah, God, I can't wait to see you. Okay, no problems. I'll be waiting. Hey, bye-bye. Alright, later. Mama!
God, you said that your people, your children would deliver like the Hebrew women. I beg you, let me deliver like the Hebrew women in the name of Jesus.
Amen. Good morning, big sis.
Good morning. You look very happy today.
Sis, take a very good look at me. Did you observe anything?
I am looking at you right now and I can observe that you are pretty happy.
Okay. I'm very dry today. I didn't bed wet last night.
My goodness. How did that happen?
Sis, I don't even know. I just know that I woke up the same way I slept last night. I didn't urinate on myself.
May God be praised. I told you, God does not feel. What he cannot do does not exist. I'm happy for you, my sister.
God, thank you. Thank you so much for healing me. Thank you for delivering me from this affliction. Thank you so much, God.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm happy for you.
I don't even know if I should cry or...
No!
Mama, you're here.
What is it?
Jesus. Hey.
What is it?
Mama, I'm fine. Jesus. Ma, I have an information for you. Hey.
An information? Come and sit down.
Hey. Mama, no need for me to sit down. No need for me to sit down. Ikuku has confessed.
Ikuku?
Yes.
Has confessed?
Yes.
Let him confess now. What is my business with Ikuku's confession?
Mama, it will interest you. Ikuku said that he's the one behind Amaka's predicament.
Hey! What?
He said his aim was to make her his seventh wife. Seventh wife, Mama.
Hey. I'm finished. I knew it. Yes, I knew it. He asked for my daughter's hand in marriage. I knew that something was fishy. Hey, this man, oh, it will never be well with him. So, where did he make the confession and where is he now?
Mama, he made the confession at the market square. He even said that all his wife he got married to was because of the sickness he invoked into them. Just as he did to Amaka before he stopped you up.
I know that my God is alive. That's why I always tell my daughter to calm down. That very soon that God's mercy will visit her. And this is the time. Look at it. Now. You see? Hey! What God cannot do does not exist. Hey! Chineke Igwe. I know that my daughter will be free very soon. So, is he still at the village square?
Mama, they've already taken him to mortuary. He died immediately after he confessed.
Hey, Onye.
Hey.
Onye.
Hey.
It serves him right, The evil that men do live before them. Exactly. That is what he deserves. Hey.
Mama, let me be going, I have something to catch up with.
My regards to your mother,
Oh, Mama,
bye-bye. Hey. Ikuku. Onye. Man. Wicked man. That's why he wants to come and marry my beautiful daughter. Useless man.
Who are you? Who's there?
wedding ring is back. Yes! Yes! My wedding ring is back!
Check yourself in the mirror.
Thank you. So it was a dream. My wedding ring. God, please. Please make this come to reality. Please. Is coming.
Let me go get a taxi.
No. Please take me with you. Take me with you.
Wait.
Looked everywhere. It's not here. How did she keep this card? Yes, darling, I've searched everywhere. I didn't find it. I've searched everywhere, thoroughly. What? The guest room? Sorry I didn't get that. I'll be with you soon.
Our teacher said she'll come to school tomorrow with our both parents.
All right, Junior. I will represent your dad, okay?
But Mom, when is Dad coming back?
Someday, okay? Someday.
Can I talk with him on phone?
Junior, concentrate on your assignment.
Okay, Mom.
Yes. All right, let's start with this. 7 times 2 minus 6 is what? Okay, first of all, 7 times 2 is what?
14.
14 minus 6 is what?
Baby, the doctor said I should call you.
What did you just call me?
Baby.
What doctor are you talking about? Did I tell you I had medical issues?
We came here together to see the doctor and he said I should call you. He's waiting for you. Honey, please, can you stop acting up?
And why are you calling me honey? I'm a married man. I'm married to your friend Lucia.
Oh, come on, babes. You and Lucia divorced 7 years ago.
What?
We are married. We've been married. Please, can you stop it? Let's just go inside and see the doctor, please. Come, he's waiting.
You must be out of your mind.
Baby, what is going on? Baby! Baby! Baby!
Lucia. Lucia.
What are you doing here? Junior, go inside. Uche, what are you doing here?
Lucia. I have missed you. I don't know what happened to me. I swear.
"7 years. You left me to my fate. And here you are, telling me that you don't know what happened to you."
I swear. My darling wife, I have no idea what happened to me. I don't even know it's 7 years already. I don't know what happened.
Get out. Get out. Else, I'll call the police.
Where do you want me to get out? Tell me. This is my house. And you are my wife. I don't know what happened. I swear. I was hoping maybe you told me.
I suggest you go back to Clara. She's in a better position to tell you what happened. For the last time, Uche, get out of my house!
No, darling. Seriously, I have no idea how I got to Clara's house. I have no idea how Clara and I happened.
The police will explain better.
Babe, you have to believe me. I don't know how I found myself with Clara, but I promise you I know nothing about this. Please.
Princess, please help me. Uche has regained his senses. Please, I want him back. Please, just help me, please.
The ring has been exposed to the surface of the earth. Remember I told you the ring must not touch the ground.
Oh. No, the ring was not exposed. No, it wasn't.
The ring touched the ground when your husband was searching for something in the house. And he has returned to his wife.
No! That cannot happen. Ayela, please. I'm begging you. You can't let this happen to me. I can't lose my husband. People will laugh at me. I will be a laughing stock. They will mock me. Ayela, please, do whatever you can to bring him back to me. I'm begging you, please, Ayela. Just help me.
You can never have him back.
Ayela. Very well then. If I cannot have him, no other person will. Kill
my shame will be hidden. Go and bring back the ring. That is the only way you can have your husband back. Go immediately.
I'll be right back. No, I'm sure it was here. It was here. I kept it. I'm sure. It was here. It was here.
Looking for this.
Hey. Please.
Clara. So it's been you all this while. You stole my wife's wedding ring. And you made her accuse my mother wrongly.
Oh, Uche, just calm down. It's not what you think.
Shut up! You better start talking now.
Please.
Start talking now before I kill you.
Please. Uche.
Tell me what you were doing with my wife's wedding ring. And what you have been doing with me for the past 7 years. God.
Uche, please, don't.
You made me leave my newly wedded wife. Your best friend.
Uche.
You're a devil. Talk now before I kill you.
Don't hurt me. I will confess, please. Don't hurt me, please. I will confess.
Wait.
Please.
Not here. Let's go.
Please. Aww. Congratulations, girl.
Finally!
I can imagine. You're now a happily married woman.
Happily to the most handsome man on earth. My husband is so handsome.
I know, he's so cute.
With his long hair.
I know. Let me just help you, okay?
Oh no, don't worry. I will do it
Are you
myself.
sure?
We have done enough. You haven't left me
I
with all
know. Congratulations.
Thank you.
But girl, tell me, you are such a fantastic dancer. Hey, just look at the way you outshined your husband. You know, I was just watching you. I was like, where did she get all these steps from?
Listen, let me tell you.
Tell me.
We placed a bet. That's why I was dancing like my life depended on it.
Are you serious?
Yes, and I actually won the bet.
Now I understand. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me tell you something.
Tell me.
You are going to get married to your own man
Amen.
very soon. A man as handsome as my Uche.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, I need to go to the bathroom and freshen up.
Oh, you need to hurry. You know some people are waiting for you.
Hey, that's why I need to freshen up. The sweat from the dance and all
I know.
I'm not feeling myself.
You also have to get ready for your husband, you know.
That should be the night. You know what? After the blues, after the reggae, we play the blues. I'll be right back.
Congrats. All right, darling. All right. So I went to one Baba that told me to bring the wedding ring. He said that's the only thing I can use to destroy the marriage and have Uche to myself. I fell in love with Uche the day Lucia introduced him to me as his boyfriend and husband-to-be. So I waited patiently for the opportunity to come for me to snatch him from her. Finally, the opportunity came after the wedding.
Today, I wed you and Uche as husband and wife.
Wow. Thank you so much, Ayila. Thank you.
Uche will be fond of you. You have him on your fingertips. You control him, command him as you like. But note, it is not automatically. It's a gradual process. And all your heart desire will come to pass.
Thank you so much, Ayila. Honestly, I don't even know what I would have done without you. Thank you.
One more thing. That ring must not be seen by another person
or drop on the ground. Else, Uche will go back to his wife. So guide it with your life.
I'll do just as you have said. So, that is what happened. Lucia, please, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
Clara, what did I do to you? Clara, where did I wrong you? How could you do this to me, Clara? How could you? You made me accuse my mother-in-law, an innocent woman. Clara, what did I do wrong to you? How could you punish me like this, Clara? Okay, who was the prophetess you took me to?
She's actually my friend from Calabar. So I called her to come and act as a prophetess. I told her everything about you and your family. When I had succeeded in destroying your relationship with your mother-in-law, I asked her to go back to Calabar.
Give me one good reason why you will not rot in hell. I swear to God, Clara, God will punish you. Please. I hate you with passion.
Yeah, please.
Clara, you destroyed my home. And you took away my lovely husband. Oh, Clara, you will rot in hell. God will punish you. Ah! Clara, you have a special place in hell.
Hey, Lucia. Lucia, I'm your friend. I'm sorry.
Please. Forgive me. I was not in my right senses. Because I was under a spell. By this devilish woman. Please, darling. I miss you so much. I miss home. I miss us. I miss everything. Please, I beg you, forgive me. I want to come home. I want to come home to you.
Lucia, please, I'm sorry.
Junior, this is your father. Junior is the product of the pregnancy that you denied in a broad daylight.
What? Come on, darling, you know I will never deny my child. I will never do a thing like that, even for what this woman did to me. Son, come.
Dad, where have you been?
It's okay, Junior. It doesn't matter where he has been. The important thing is that he's here now.
Welcome, Dad.
Thank you. Thank you so much. My darling son.
I forgive you.
Thank you. And you, devil, for putting my family through this. I promise you, I will make sure you rot in jail.
Everybody have a chorus in this life. Chorus where you go carry. Everybody have pains in this life. Pains where go they pay you. Everybody have weakness in this life. But it's not the killer. Cause woman want is not complete. What is your complete? Woman being desire is not complete. What is your complete? If everything you want is complete in this world, what is your complete?